Welcome to the Canopy Roads Baptist Church podcast. Our mission is to develop fully devoted followers of Christ. Our church is in the middle of the Psalms Project, where we are collectively reading and reflecting on one psalm every day. And on today's episode, we have Mike Grant reading Psalm 11.
Psalm 11. In the Lord I take refuge. How can you say to me, flee like a bird to your mountain? For look, the wicked bend their bows. They set their arrows against the strings to shoot from the shadows at the upright in heart. When the foundations are being destroyed, what can the righteous do? The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord is on his heavenly throne. He observes everyone on earth. His eyes examine them. The Lord examines the righteous, but the wicked, those who love violence, he hates with a passion. On the wicked, he will rain fiery coals and burning sulfur. A scorching wind will be their lot. For the Lord is righteous. He loves justice. The upright will see his face. This psalm is an encouragement to trust, even when everything seems like it's gone to the dogs. In verses 1 through 3, the psalmist asks two questions. In verses 4 through 6, he answers the questions and then gives the glorious conclusion in verse 7. David's questions were, if I am trusting in the Lord, how can you tell me to flee as a bird to your mountain? And if the wicked destroy the foundations, what can the righteous do? A footnote in my NIV translation asks, what foundations were being destroyed in verse 3? The moral foundations of a society based on God's law was being threatened. Some feared the increasing rebellion and the growing aggressiveness of the wicked threatened these foundations. This powerful increase of evil made the righteous fear that they could no longer count on a society in which good triumphed over evil. But before David gives his answer, he stops and ponders this true state of affairs with these words. The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord is on his heavenly throne. He observes everyone on earth, and his eyes examine them. The Lord examines the righteous, but the wicked, those who love violence, he hates with a passion. So the answer in verses 4 and 6 is, on the wicked he will rain fiery coals and burning sulfur. A scorching wind will be their lot. The psalmist concludes, for the Lord is righteous. He loves justice. The upright will see his face. My concluding thought and question is, in today's world, is there a parallel between society then and society today? And is there a reason for the righteous to fear now any more than they did back in David's day?
We hope this message was encouraging to you. If you would like this kind of content delivered directly to you, consider subscribing to our channel. If you'd like more information about our church, please visit us on the web at canopyroads.org. And thanks for listening to the Canopy Roads Baptist Church podcast.